Now that you have done your product research and you have found products that you want to sell, you've built up your list of drop shippers, it's time to start sourcing in products. Now, all this time we have been using AliExpress to look at products, but what we're going to do is we're not going to drop ship from AliExpress. We're only using AliExpress as a primary source to have a look at what products there are to sell. The reason being is AliExpress has a database of over 50 million products to sell. And there's so many people drop shipping on eBay from AliExpress. Now what we want to do is we want to then start getting these items from AliExpress, but then we're going to bring them over to CJ Dropshipping or Yakify, depending on what you prefer or whichever one gives you the better price. So what CJ Dropshipping will do is, say for example, you've done your product research and you wanted to go ahead and sell this item over here. What you're going to do is then you're going to put in a sourcing request either through CJ Dropshipping or Yakify. I would recommend at this stage that you would source them through both of them and then see which one gives you the better price, and then you could drop ship the product whichever company gives you the better price. Once the product is sourced in, CJ Dropshipping or Yakify will then add it onto their database for you, so then you can then go ahead and list that item onto your eBay store. So let me show you an example of a product that I sourced in from CJ Dropshipping and a product that I sourced in from Yakify. So first of all, let's look at this item over here, this cap over here, which currently on AliExpress costs $4.49 with free shipping. However, if you were to select something like ePacket, which is probably one of the most reliable shipping services on AliExpress, in total you're going to pay for this item, let's have a look, $4.49 plus $2.36, which totals to $6.85. Now, when you put this sourcing request through on CJ Dropshipping, I got this product over onto CJ Dropshipping and they've offered me this at $2.42. However, then you're going to have to pay for shipping, and the shipping cost $3.19. Now you're going to be selecting either the shipping method, which is CJ Packet, ePacket or CJ Liquid. Those are the three primary ones that we're going to be using, and ideally you want to be using the cheapest option available. So in this instance it's CJ Packet, so you can see $3.19, which is CJ Packet. CJ Liquid is $4.60 and ePacket is $3.31. So CJ Packet, now that totals to $2.42 plus $3.19. Now let's do the maths over here. $2.42 plus $3.19. In total, that brings us to $5.61, which in this scenario has actually worked out to be cheaper than AliExpress. Now, what I want you guys to understand is that sometimes CJ Dropshipping may be a very similar price, sometimes slightly less, sometimes slightly more. However, the most important thing is the reason why you're going to be using CJ Dropshipping and Yakify is because of the reliability. See on AliExpress, sometimes sellers can take up to 15 days just to ship the order out, which can be quite long. CJ Dropshipping and Yakify, they aim to ship the order out within 5 business days. And then on top of that, the shipping services that they use tend to be faster than the shipping services that are used by AliExpress sellers. And also, you will know which warehouse the item is being shipped out from, and I'll talk to you about that later on in this. And that's important because on eBay it's very important to list exactly where your items are being sent out from, and with CJ Dropshipping and Yakify you're going to know this. Now let me give you another example where I've listed a product from Yakify. Now this product over here, which is a watch, on AliExpress it costs $7.61, and if I select the shipping method, it's all free shipping method, it's the AliExpress standard shipping. So in total you're going to pay $7.61 for this item. Now when I did bring this into Yakify, the total cost of the item cost $6.98 and the special line shipping is $3.99. So if you have a look at this over here, which is $6.98 plus $3.99, that totals to $10.97. Now in this instance, that is actually more than what you're going to be paying on AliExpress. So that is why it's so important that when you are sourcing products, source them from CJ Dropshipping and then source them from Yakify too, and see which one gives you the best price. And then whichever one you get the best deal from, you will be able to list from them onto your store. Sometimes CJ will work out better, sometimes Yakify will work out better, but it's important for you to list from both of them, to source items from both of them and see which one gives you the better price. In this instance, even though these two are not the same products, the examples I've given you clearly shows that CJ Dropshipping is giving us a better price. Now, you're also able to reduce the price if you order these items in bulk. However, I'm not going to be talking about bulk orders at this stage. That's something for more at the advanced stages in your business. Now, another thing that is so good about Yakify though is the shipping time. The special line delivery is 7 to 12 business days. This item will be delivered within 7 to 12 business days after the item has been processed. So you can take 3 to 5 business days to process the order, and then it will be delivered within 7 to 12 business days. So that is product sourcing. Once you do your product research, you find items on AliExpress, and then you put requests through to source them over onto CJ Dropshipping or Yakify. And I'm going to show you in the next video how to actually source items. Let's go over to the next video.